There is a warm-up on the way by the time we get to the weekend. However, it's going to come with some rain. We'll discuss that in detail coming up in just a few minutes. Live Pinpoint Doppler 12 showing some primarily light snow showers poking through parts of Rhode Island. You can see a little batch around the westerly area right here. A few scattered snow showers around Providence. And notice we have some snow and freezing rain starting to develop around New Bedford along 195. In fact, I just checked the observations in Boston and Plymouth. Even though it's showing up as blue on the radar, this is actually coming down as some freezing drizzle. And often this can be worse than snow. So for eastern Massachusetts especially, please use caution this afternoon as some of those roads could be icy. And as we take you into 2 o'clock in the afternoon, notice how most of the snow and freezing drizzle is from Providence and points east. Western Rhode Island, you'll be dry for a good part of the afternoon. As we take you into this evening around 5 o'clock, skies start to clear. In fact, in Western Rhode Island, you may see some clearing skies by the time of sunset or even before then. And then overnight through tomorrow, we clear out the skies completely. Now, here is a time lapse from the URI campus. You can see every once in a while some either light snow or freezing rain falling from the sky. Same thing here in the capital city. Visibility in decent shape, so whatever is falling right now, it's not that heavy. Temperature in Providence is 30 degrees. Winds are out of the northwest at 8 miles an hour, and most of our temperatures right now are below freezing, so we do have that hazard of some slick roads. 30 right now in Providence, 29 in Newport, 28 New Bedford. We are above freezing out here in Cape Cod, where some rain mixed with freezing rain is possible. Notice how this tiny little disturbance is creating all of this nuisance poking in from the Atlantic, Plymouth County, Cape Cod, out to the west. There are those clear skies I was mentioning, and this disturbance does push away this evening, bringing in some drier air. But behind that dry air will come a very cold blast by the time we get into Friday afternoon. In fact, speaking of that, by this evening, temperatures back into the low 20s, so not brutally cold tonight. Watch what happens as we take you into tomorrow. Friday noontime, temperatures really not that unusual. We're hanging out in the low to mid 30s. Watch the colors here as we go into the late afternoon and evening. The cold just comes crashing in. This is a pretty powerful cold front in terms of changing the temperature. It'll bring in some gusty winds. So by 8, 9 o'clock, we're down into the teens. Wind chills could be well into the single digits by this point. So if you're out and about tomorrow afternoon, things will be changing quickly for the colder. And that cold air lingers into Saturday morning. I have a low temperature of 9 degrees on Saturday, and notice as we take you throughout the day, noontime we're at 20 degrees, by 3 o'clock only a high of 24. At least at this point it doesn't look all that windy, but certainly cold. You'll need the jacket. And then we get to Sunday, of course, 44 degrees with mostly cloudy skies, and the pats get going in the evening. Now it looks like tailgating is mostly dry. The first half could be dry or bring in some light rain showers. It appears the steadier rain will hold off until the second half. And if this trend continues, it is possible that we keep the bulk of the rain away until the game is over entirely. So stay tuned to Tony, Michelle, and TJ throughout the week as we give you updates on that rain forecast for Sunday. Remember, timing is everything. And the trend is actually a good one as it's starting to push back the timing of that rain. Now on Monday and Tuesday, temperatures back into the 30s. Could have some cold mornings next week, back into the teens and low 20s. But we'll keep crossing our fingers and try to keep that cold rain away until that game wraps up. And Tony Petrarca, he'll be tracking the weather as well. He is in this evening starting live at 5. So just use caution this afternoon, Danielle, especially in areas east of Providence.
Will do. Thanks, Pete. Now we'll look at what we're working on starting live at 5 tonight on Eyewitness News.